Boondocks exposed P. Diddy over a decade ago. There's a song called Do the Homies, which is supposed to be a spoof on rap music back then.
Homies on hoes, homies on hoes. You gay. You gay. Them niggas is gay. That nigga gay. You gay.
And notice how P. Diddy clips of him singing I Need a Girl really fit well with Homies Over Hoes.
Do the homie. Do the homie.
Now the story of Gangstalicious Part 2 is about a gay rapper who loves fashion.
No. And you gotta tell him no.
You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
You hear?
It keeps the human race going, but also fuels procreate between a man and
Pimp named Slickback. Slickback. No. A pimp named Slickback.
a bitch that not only keeps the human race going, but also fuels many important industries, such as my very own.
So what do you think about homies over hoes?
That's something at Denny's. I don't know what that is.
Homies over hoes?
Bumbleclot chat. Look, got this little nigga on the crop top, man. Bumbleclot.
You know, like, you supposed to put your homie over a hoe. That's how pimps do, right?
I don't think homies over hoes is a sentiment that a pimp named Slickback can co-sign, Riley. I mean, don't get me wrong. A pimp named Slickback will put a lot of things over a hoe. Money over a hoe? Always. Brand new gators over a hoe? Absolutely. A turkey sandwich with just tomato? Guaranteed. But homies? Oh no. A pimp named Slickback don't do shit for the homies. Let me reiterate, don't do shit for the homies.
I'm gonna send it to my homeboys. I don't do shit for y'all niggas.
That's the homie wanna walk that stroll and get that money. The homie ain't getting a goddamn thing. And the same goes for brothers, peeps, dudes, fellas, dunnies, comrades, whatever the is just calling each other nowadays. Sounds like some gay shit to me.
Now it doesn't stop there. Throughout this video, I've taken clips from the Boondocks episode and reality to show you that Gangstalicious Part 2 was exposing P. Diddy this whole time. Now I made this video 8 months ago, but I got no traction back then because P. Diddy wasn't trending that hard, and also every time I tried to upload this video, it would get demonetized, so I had to cut out so much information. But you know, maybe YouTube will let me post this now. But
I feel you, bro.
ladies and gentlemen, I present you
Killing them in the street.
the fashion.
Licious. You got the hit song that's killing them in the streets right now. No, don't take that literally, folks. Just killing them in the streets. Homies over hoes. And now I'm telling you, the clothing line's jumping off. This thing is, what do you say, Gelman? Off the hook? Tell us about that.
Well, you know, Weege, we just had to bring, you know, our own flavor to the fashion game. You know, fashion is a real big thing to me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Personal grooming, hygiene, facial, shiatsu.
Give me a drink. Drink real quick, Chuck. Can you guys still see me? That food looks good here.
Seaweed wraps, you know, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, you know, that's real thing.
Fills a void because men's fashion is so drab and boring at times.
This shit is gay. This shit is gay.
We not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, you know, that's real thing.
Fills a void because men's fashion is so drab and boring at times. That it fills a void and it has a certain level of excitement that people relate to the brand.
Over here with some of your new gear.
Now the vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for the season. And here we have the Gangstalicious super long tee.
Oh, that's long, baby, but that's the style, right?
Oh, why is the backside cut out?
I knew you were gonna ask. Then I like your attention to detail, Kel. I tell you why. That way, you don't have to waste time lifting up your t-shirt. You can get to your toast real fast, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder was Diddy mad. I wonder was Diddy mad about this episode? Bro, I would've been heated if I was Diddy.
And get the drop on a nigga. Not that we want the kids to carry guns or nothing like that, because we always tell the kids that that ain't the way. Matter of fact, I had a song called Kids, That Ain't the Way. But if you got to pull a burner out on a nigga, this t-shirt could give you the half a second or more that may save your life.
Now this here is just amazing. Pearl
Oh
necklaces.
my god, bro. Like,
I didn't know.
In the street, you know.
Necklaces!
Diddy infused the Sean John line with his own ghetto fabulous DNA and leveraged his celebrity status to make it an immediate commercial and critical success.
First of all, he's brought a huge part of the market into menswear who really didn't care. We really didn't give a about clothes because they felt it wasn't about them. That's number one. Number two, he's one of the few design houses right now that has a sense of exuberance about fashion. It has a sense of flamboyance.
While his star power brought attention to the label, he was quick to point out that it wasn't a celebrity line.
Now, I feel like that's pretty cut and dry because he's the main fashion dude in that era. He really made rappers blend with male fashion. But there's
really
more. There is more. There's a video vixen called Superhead, and she went on Wendy Williams before Wendy Williams went, you know, not healthy, let's say. The Boondocks has the exact same clip. Here's the comparison between the two.
We are back with our guest Jessica Ethelberg, also known as Wonder Cheeks, reading The Private Lives of Superstar Rappers.
Of all the rappers I met during those years, I loved Gangstalicious the most. I called him Freddie. I wanted more than anything to give my heart to him forever, but I couldn't because he was so unbelievably gay. So unbelievably gay?
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Well, the book is in stores now. It's called.
Wait, this is old Wendy Williams?
Called Confessions of a Video Vixen by Karen Steffens. From this point on, we'll refer to her as Superhead. That's what she named herself, and here she comes. There was a party in Miami, and you showed up with Exhibit, and it was Puffy was at the party, or it was his party. And when he saw you come in, it was like he saw a ghost, and he immediately asked you why you were there. He thought that you were there to blow up his spot. He then pulled Exhibit aside and asked Exhibit to get you out of the party, that you supposedly had pictures with your fingers up his behind hole.
Well, that's not what he said. I think the quote was that Exhibit relayed to me was, you know, she'll have you on camera with fingers in your booty, and
that could not might not be Exhibit. Maybe that's you, Puffy. How you doing?
I you know, it's not Exhibit. I'll say that.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the quote.
Whose fingers did you whose behind did you penetrate?
I've never penetrated anybody's behind. There are a lot of behinds being penetrated, but I'm not doing the penetrating.
Okay, you walked in on record executives having gay sex, or one executive having gay sex with a man. You don't mention that person's name. Can we talk about what record label?
No, that'll give it away. That'll give it away. But
what letter does it start with?
Not even. That'll give it away.
A.
Don't
B,
start.
C,
Don't start.
D,
That's gonna give
D,
it away.
D.
Williams is true that
D.
Now, if what
Diddy P Diddy
Superhead is saying to Wendy Williams is true, that
Diddy D is a F-A-G-G-O-T.
P. Diddy likes to be penetrated, and he's been hiring male sex workers. I'm guessing that's the dudes who are penetrating him. This is information from over a decade ago, maybe even 2 decades ago. This has been an open secret that nobody wanted to talk about. Is it so far-fetched that the Boondocks knew about this information? Aaron Magruder probably knew about all this, had a theory that every rapper that came out was gay, and he made it into an episode for the Boondocks. Are you convinced that the story of Gangstalicious Part 2 is about P. Diddy, that this cartoon from 10 years ago tried to warn us that P. Diddy is this way, but they didn't know the Epstein variable about P. Diddy's behavior? So leave your comments below.
The Epstein variable.
I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, 50 Cent chose Diddy at the